Ready or not, it's time for another adventure in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Today, our mission is to tackle the Misko's Treasure of Awakening 1, 2, and 3. And by the way, we shall not be defeating a Gleeok today. I'm going to show you how to skip it. Alright, boys and girls, strap yourselves in and let's crash this party. Alrighty, this adventure kicks off in the Goronbi River Cave, southwest of Goron City. If you haven't been in there yet, hit pause, click the card in the upper corner, and go grab the Ember set. I'll wait. Alright, welcome back. Once you've made your way to the back of the cave and snagged that Ember shirt, the giant stone doors next to the chest structure open up, revealing a stone plaque. And what do we have? A riddle from the legend himself, the great bandit Misko. And what does it say? On the Tabantha frontier, where Rain, Piper, and Tanagar meet, ruined pillars stand together. One of those mighty pillars opens up the way to my treasure. Solve my riddle, find my treasure, and earn my respect. The great bandit Misko. Alright, let's jump right in, guys. Now, if you check the map, the spot where Piper Ridge, Rain Highlands, and Tanagar Canyon meet is the ancient columns. Sounds like our mighty pillars. Fast travel to the Makarukis Shrine at the Tabantha Bridge Stable, then make your way across the bridge and up to the ancient column ruins. Once you get up there, approaching from this side, you're totally safe. Down the way though, yeah, there's a fire Gleeok hanging out. Let's not invite him to the party. Instead, climb to the first column on the left. At the top, you'll find a small floor switch. Step on it and boom. Cave entrance unlocked, just like Misko said. What do you know? Glide on down and land right inside. Welcome to the Ancient Columns Cave. Not much fuss in here, just head straight to the chest structure. Now all you gotta do is crack it open to claim your Tunic of Awakening. Legend says that the armor was worn by a hero who explored a mysterious island that one could visit but not leave. The item makes one want to wear it, but also not want to wear it. Slap it on your chest anyway. Next, let's waltz over to that plaque nonchalantly where Misko has dropped another riddle. In the ruins of Hyrule Field, where warriors once tested themselves in battle, offer your soldier's claymore to the two sculpted soldiers. The sword will point the way to my treasure. This one points us to the Colosseum ruins in Hyrule Field, also home to a Thunder Gleeok. Don't panic. I got a no-fight strategy, but you will need shock resistance. You can use the lightning helm, the rubber set, or just chug an elixir. Options galore, and I've linked all the videos that you could possibly need in the description below. For everything I'm talking about in this whole video, not just this part. Also chapters. Chapters are in here too. I should have said that at the beginning, I'm sorry. Alright, so to get this next bit rolling, fast travel to the Tutsuam Shrine at the outskirts stable. I threw together a cart with a balloon and a flame emitter for lift, and then I glided over to the Colosseum. And this is the side that we want. Now follow this part carefully because we're in Gleeok territory. And not just any Gleeok, one that electrocutes you. Now drop down to ground level and quickly get behind a pillar for cover. And you should spot the two sculpted soldiers near a closed-off cave entrance. Use your Ultra Hand to make sure that you see the soldier's claymore and the statues. Now the goal here is we want to start the Gleeok fight without actually fighting. And he doesn't seem to notice me right away, so I'm just going to peek out and say hi, and then I'm going to duck back into cover. You want him to take to the skies. You want him to start going up. So that way when he blasts at you, it hits the floor above you instead of you. Okay, so once the Gleeok is up high, we need to place the sword. There's one statue that's got a claymore, and there's one statue that doesn't, and then there's a claymore that's loose. So we need to grab that claymore that's loose, and we need to give it to the statue that doesn't have one. And now, the statue's already got his hands positioned properly, and you want to place it low. It'll snap into place when you have it in the right spot. And then the cave entrance will reveal itself, just like magic. Or ancient bandit riddles, you know, same thing. Then we just want to drop inside. Welcome to the Colosseum Ruins Cave. Now all you want to do is just head forward to the chest structure. Now all we gotta do is open up that chest to claim your Trousers of Awakening. Slap those bad boys on your legs and dramatically slow walk through the danger music to the next plaque for one final riddle. On Hyrule Ridge, in Ludufo's land, ruins sleep beneath the towering mushroom trees. Connect the southern column's midday shadow to the northern. At the shadow's center, the way to my treasure will open. Now, when I hear mushroom trees, my brain goes straight to the Thundra Plateau. But lucky for us, no Gleeoks here. No. Thankfully, am I right? So either head to the Lindor Brow Skyview Tower or the Runikit Shrine, and then let's glide on over. At the center of the Thunder Plateau, you'll see a sealed cave entrance. That's the middle part that Misko was talking about. But we've got to do a little shadow magic here. So first, open up your map and identify which pillars are your north and your south. That's key. Then, look for a spot nearby where you're going to find 3 small mushroom trees. Cut them down and line them up end to end and attach them together. Carry your log line over between the 2 columns. Then we're going to build a campfire and sit until noon. And by the way, if it is raining for you, you're going to need to build some kind of shelter to build a campfire. So build a zonai shelter using wings, or if you remember from Breath of the Wild, there is this little spot over here that used to be a campfire, so we know that this mushroom tree is big enough to block the rain from hitting this spot, and I'll show you. You can build a campfire right here and sleep until noon. But it is easier to just build a zonai shelter over here so that you're right next to where you want to be, because you don't have a lot of time. You need to be able to connect the 2 shadows. But once you've got your nice sunny day, lift your tree bridge and hold R and push up on the D-pad to tilt it at a 45-degree angle. And you might need to move it around until the shadows connect. But when it clicks, the cave will open. Then we can just drop right down. Welcome to the Thundra Plateau Cave. Just head forward to the chest structure. And then all we gotta do is open up that bad boy to claim your Mask of Awakening. Slap that baby on your face and know that you've earned just a little bit of Misko's respect. And I mean just a little bit though, because you know, there's more treasure out there. And with more treasure comes more respect. So stay tuned, boys and girls. And if you ever need any extra help, whether it's for this quest or any other video, feel free to reach out. You can contact me on here, on Instagram, or on Discord. I'd be happy to walk you through it. And that's all she wrote. If this walkthrough helped you out, give that like button a little tap, hit subscribe for more gaming goodness, and spread the word to your fellow adventurers. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. I am all ears. Until next time, this is KKJinxx, over and out.